All right, it's time for S&D 500, but because this is my first segment on CEBL Weekly, it's now S&B 500. Let's get into it. All right, in this segment, of course, we look at who's rising across the Canadian Elite Basketball League. All 10 teams, it can be anyone. I'm rolling with the B-Town boy, David Mooncat, Brampton Honey Badgers. This guy, everything about him, I love. Wins a championship with Scarborough, then says, hey, I want to go home. I want to play with these Honey Badgers. I like everything about them. But he fits nice with this group. And the reason I say that is because he doesn't have to be the first option. Mm-hmm. You have Kobe McEwen. You have Quindary Weatherspoon, who will control the offense. If David Mooncat's your third option, then I think he's the best third option in the league. The last 3 games, 19 points per game, 70% from the field, and 11 of 14 from 3. So, to me, David Mooncat is
rising. I like it. And the Honey Badgers are rising too, figuring things out. I think that was important. Getting Carr is very, very important to getting them going offensively, getting a facilitator. I'll throw out another guard at you. Javonte Smart, Ottawa Blackjacks guard. He made his debut against the Scarborough Shooting Stars. He absolutely dominated. 23 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. I was actually at that game. Watching him carve up Scarborough's defense continuously, they had no answers for him whatsoever. And then against Brampton, against those Honey Badgers, 32 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, and he had all 9 points in target score time. He's so comfortable as a scorer. The Blackjacks needed someone like that. And also, the Blackjacks are now healthy, right? Isaiah Moore is back. Zane Waterman is back in the lineup. Hopefully, Dengadel comes back soon, too. And I like this team as a team. We talked about it before the season even started, as a team that can make a jump in the Eastern Conference and maybe even a championship-level jump. So, I like Smart. What about you?
Smart, too, though. I'm just a little bit on him.
Yeah.
I think the coolest thing about him is my broadcast partner and yours as well. Joe Rasso says this guy's like the closer.
Now you got a Javonte Smart, who's that guy. He's here. One of the reasons he's here is to be their closer.
Like, you go out and you get your guy. NBA experience, G League experience.
He's
this
so
is the guy
good.
that's going to put it on ice when you need it. I think that's a really cool pickup. Ottawa, like you said, starting to kind of form out, and they now have their full
The East
setup.
in general is starting to figure it out,
Yeah,
right?
it's nice. The cards are kind of shuffling, but it's like now they're all in order, which is kind of cool. All right, so I'm going to go out to Edmonton.
Okay.
Going with a big guy, Keon Ambrose Hilton. First-year player that's been big for Jordan Baker. By the way, I love what Jordan Baker's doing out there. Edmonton, to me, is, again, one of those teams where it's like, okay, we're starting to kind of figure it out here. We got our guys. Everybody's kind of clicking at once. 6 straight games with double-digit points. 15 points per game, 7 boards. Edmonton's a little weaker on the boards. 39 a game, which is good for 8th in the league, so not so hot. So they need this guy.
Yeah.
They need these big guys to kind of step up. Keon Ambrose Hilton is going to be that guy that steps up. Plus, he's got a target time winner this season. I think as soon as you get one of those out of your belt, you start to feel that
confident.
Okay, I can do this. I can be the guy.
Yeah.
And I think that team kind of needs that. They have a bunch of options that can get those winners, but being big inside is big for Jordan Baker.
Yes, it is. Edmonton also another team on the rise. Okay, I'll give you one more. Another guard, Terquavion Smith. He also made his debut in the CEBL. He has scored 79 points in his first 3 games, which is just unreal. He is an automatic bucket for the Shooting Stars. Missing Donovan Williams right now because he's going out and doing some NBA tryouts. Terquavion stepping in and being a guy who can play off of Cat Barber. That backcourt is really dynamic. They showed it against Niagara in a blowout win. Still trying to find that consistency between the two and getting Cat more involved, but for the most part, I really love how automatic Terquavion is. Both Javonte Smart and Terquavion, I got a chance to watch both of them together. Man, those two can score the ball, and in the CEBL, sometimes that's all.